characters back in the day, that the personalities that.
Yeah, and his uncle was one of them.
Which Antonio?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
can imagine.
Yeah.
And the thing about him, there was something about him that he would, every other word was a cuss word.
Oh yeah.
And after a while, they just didn't pay any attention to it, you know. This, that, and a bad word, and this, that, and a bad word. Now he would use that as, I don't know why he did it, but he did it. No, yeah, women or men or anybody around there, you know.
Was he in the army or something?
I don't believe so.
Yeah.
No. If I may ask, what do you remember about my mom and dad, Melisandro and Zenaida?
I didn't know your father.
You didn't get to know that.
No.
That's right, 57 when he passed away.
But your mother, I'll tell you one thing. She made the best tortillas.
Oh.
Man, every morning she had a bunch of kids, man. I think they had, how many?
Well, we had 10 survived, but
Yeah.
there were others that passed
I
away.
think there was about 15 or 18
Yeah.
kids didn't make it. But I remember the kitchen, and then I'd come over, and then she'd always would fry potatoes. I loved her fried potatoes, and she was like a second grandmother, you might say, because I was there, I was at your house, and she would always give me tortillas. She knew I like her tortillas. I'd put a little chili on it, a little green chili on it,
Yeah, the folks were all like that. No matter where you went,
Yeah.
you're always welcome. They always sit down and eat,
Yeah.
no matter what.
And then knew your name from any of them from Agua Fria. Know your name, who you were. I used to spend a lot of time at Tony's house too.
Okay,
Yeah. In fact, I dated his sister, Mary Lou.
Mary
for a-
Lou, yes, Mary Lou.
For a long time, she was, man, what a gorgeous girl. Whew. Built, ooh, wow.
Oh my God.
And her sister,
Dolores.
Yeah.
Mary. That's another big family. It's
Yeah.
very huge, right? Virginia.
Virginia
Yeah.
and Solema,
Zulema, Euphemia, Stella,
Stella, and
Yeah.
Susanna.
Susanna, that's right, Susanna.
What was the name of the one of the brothers that still lives here?
Salomon.
Salomon.
Or come Tony now.
Yeah.
Joe, excuse me, Joe. I knew him as Salomon,
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was
Sa-
that Sally?
They
Salomon.
call him Sally, yeah.
Sally.
It's interesting that,
I call him Sal.
Sal, yeah.
He was a kind of a young one, no? in
Yeah,
the
he was,
family.
in fact, younger than,
But all the girls were good-looking girls. No,
it was like back in the day, oh, they're still some.
they were older,
Yeah. How about like your sister Gloria? She's just like a year younger, right?
Yeah.
And I guess like one of her good friends was May Baca. Yeah.
May and her were real good friends.
Yeah. And then Chrissy would hang around with them too, I think, Montoya.
I don't know too much about that. But Melinda lived right across the street.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Do you remember when she was married to Bud, and then he had the little sandwich shop, the little hamburger stand? Oh, maybe he was gone.
No, we talked about that a while ago.
Oh.
But, Melinda's husband had that little cafe, Bud's Hideout.
I never knew
Maybe
that.
it was with Lee.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He had at that time tile city,
Yeah, he used to do the
Yeah.
aluminum
Yeah.
and tile. And I don't remember him too much, but he and my father were really good friends, He was a nice guy, yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, we're at 4:00. The time flies when you're having fun. No? When you're telling the stories.
Right.
Oh, man.
I told you,
And we
I could
really appreciate, you telling
Yes.
us everything. and-
Well,
Yes.
So much,
I don't
man.
know if that's what.
Oh, let me
It's
tell you, this
perfect.
is exciting. And someday got to share with you the other ones. You know, Connie talking, and then Lee. It'd be nice to have a certain nights that we can have over here and say part of. It won't be a regular meeting, just as like a get together. It's a potluck or just some snacks. And
that would
almost
be
like going
nice.
to the movies and sit down and listen to Nick Romero tell stories.
The thing is that you're from that era.
Yes,
from
yes.
Agua Fria,
Yeah.
and you know what they're talking about.
But
you know?
you're like me. You're taking me back to a time I wasn't there, but I can feel it. I know the persons you're talking about, the names, etc.
Yeah.
And you've given them all of a sudden now a little more meat, so to
Yeah.
speak. I can truly feel that, and I truly almost feel like I wish I would have been there. Like
Oh yeah.
It was a-
I
it was
always
a
ask
good-
this question. I didn't ask
It
you,
was
but
a good
what do you
time.
miss most about those days that compared to?
When I lived with my grandparents, I felt so special because my mother and my sisters and everything, and my grandparents were. I remember this. They had a bed. The mattress was down. The blankets were down. The pillows were down. In the wintertime, there'd be a potbelly stove in the corner, nichos with the little velas on there, and the floor was dirt, washed over dirt, so you couldn't wear shoes in there, the bedroom. She had carpets and stuff, but and she would get like a broom, but it was just big long straws, and she'd wet them, and then she'd go like that in there, and make that the dirt floor. It looked like cement. It was so smooth.
Yes.
It was really, and I would be laying in between them, and the wind would be blowing like hell, and be cold out there, and the little fireplace would be, full of fire, comfy as heck, man. The vela over in the corner, like that, The only thing I didn't like is that when they brought the Sagrada Familia on your knees, man, that whole rosary every night, man. Yeah, I'd be going.
That's great. Well, thank you. That's you brought back some really good
Oh,
feelings.
I didn't even let you talk.
Oh no, this is about you. Don't get me going. I'm worse than Connie, man. I'll take over the show. No, you were a real treat.
You understand where we come from?
Oh yeah, yes. And you took us back a little further than the others have, man. You talked about Santo Domingo, the covered wagon.
Yeah. Well, I'm a little older than that.
Well, but still, you got a very good memory. I mean, very sharp. Very detailed. A lot of things you're talking about.
Yeah, I sort of lived in my past, sort of.
Well, we all do.
But there's another part of my life, like going to California.
Okay.
Altogether different, man. Getting on the train, and at the time it was the Second World War, and all full of soldiers, and then we going all the way. So here, going from Lower Agua Fria to the Grand Central Station in New York, in Los Angeles. Wow, man, all this, I couldn't believe it. I thought it was it's like another world, But I got used to it, and East Los Angeles is where we ended up.
East
LA.
East LA.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Well, a combination. The Pachucos were still there. The Mexicans, Braceros, were upcoming. There was Chinese, blacks, Hungarians, Czechoslovakian, everything going to high school. And I didn't look outside of one's personality to another. I looked at my annual, and I says, our most popular person in the high school, what do they call him, the head of the high school kids?
The valedictorian
Yeah, or
president?
President.
Yeah.
Was black. And I never thought of her as being black. You know, you just don't think about when you're a kid, you know, or Chinese or anything.
And the president was a woman too.
Huh?
And
Yeah.
the president was a woman too.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
unusual.
and it was, and she was really nice. I'll tell you one thing.